Hey, this is Louie with The Gifted Leader. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. I've done a couple of videos, and this is going to be my third one with my guitar, one of my trusty guitars. And I've realized that there's a lot of direct correlations between musical instruments, and leadership. One of the things that I truly believe is that we are all gifted leaders, and we just have to learn how to nurture and improve our natural skills and talents, because I don't believe that great leaders are born. I believe great leaders can be made with practice, wisdom, patience, all kinds of other cool things. But today specifically, what I want to talk about is tools for your team. As the leader, you're responsible for making sure they have the right tools. So if you notice, I've got an acoustic electric guitar, and you can see behind me on the wall there's a bunch of other guitars hanging up. So the two on the outside, the red and the white one, those are Fender Stratocasters, and the purple one is a Gretsch. I play in a rock and roll band, and I don't normally take an acoustic guitar like this one here to play in a rock and roll band. I would take this particular guitar here to play an acoustic gig and play something like Dust in the Wind. So that this guitar I would take probably to do an acoustic gig. I play an acoustic duet with a female vocalist. And my point to this is I have different guitars for different tools for different songs, for different sounds. Your team has the same thing. Are you and your people using the best tools? I I always say it's great to invest in things that are going to help improve your productivity, your profitability, and your pizzazz. And so, are you investing in software that's at the cutting edge and keeping up with it? Are your computers running as fast as they can? Are any of the other, like, machines or services, supplies, infrastructure in your company, are they up to the speed and the best care and maintenance that you can give them, which I talked about in the last video? But are all those things, are your employees, your team, are they using the right tools and the best tools for the job? Because these are investments that will last a long time. I've done a fair amount of consulting in my years, and one of the things that surprises me is going into a company and they're expecting productivity and profitability out of their team or their employees when they're still doing things the old fashioned way. They haven't automated, or they haven't used upgraded software, or used a combination of those things, or even gone to regular processes. So this week, as the gifted leader, I'd like you to look around and see, is there anything that you can do to make sure that your team has the right tools? Because if you have the right tool for the right gig, in this case, acoustic guitar for acoustic gig versus an electric guitar and an amplifier, if you have the right tools, if your team has the right tools, they can improve their productivity, their profitability, and their pizzazz. Have a great week, and remember, you are a gifted leader.